Hello and welcome to this episode of Three Questions. I'm Greg Michlig, President and CEO at CUInsight.com, and it's great to be joined by Brett Kemohah, EVP and Chief Technology Officer of the financial group at SWBC. Brett, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Greg.
My pleasure. And I know we've got some good things to talk about. A popular topic, AI. So really, let's just start with, what's your take? What's the biggest challenge AI presents to credit unions today?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, great question. I think there's three things that come to mind, Greg. I think their governance, it's regulatory, and it's innovation. Governance, in terms of just trying to set it up, establish roles, setting the guardrails, and really right sizing it for the organization. A lot of people I see make mistakes in terms of trying to do too much. We say less is more. We want to put a guardrail in place to allow us to enable innovation. So I think that's an area that definitely these three things are creating downward pressure all the time for credit unions. Regulatory is always there, increasing the rigor. There's a lot of talk in terms of open and closed weight models. We'll talk a lot about that in our CAB in October. But we're making some shifts and changes as we speak to moving to closed weighted models with less features. We're really recommending to customers that avoid AI in making business decisions. AI does a lot of really good things, but keeping it to the process efficiency side is always best. And innovation, speed wins is kind of what we say, right? And really, we want to recommend to our customers establishing an innovation team that can be a disruptor in how you do projects, how you think, create a culture of fail and fail fast. We don't like to chase tools and technology, and how we recommend to our customers is much the same. AI is great, but we want to focus on driving value to our business and our customers. And so, our product and sales teams are, I think, doing a really good job of opening doors of communications, Greg, in terms of that and sharing our successes and failures. I think knowledge is power. So what ends up happening is we can, share those successes and failures with the credit unions. It kind of slows the information down. People can absorb it. That education allows us to, with our customers, to educate them. Everybody's got an AI platform. They're getting, engaged by a lot of vendors. So really being able to educate them in a way where the vendor engagement even is better is good as well. We gain a lot of ideas on innovation from, talking with our customers through these CAB events and virtual CAB events. So it's really pretty cool. We are always suggesting that, having innovation as a separate arm in the organization, it's a lot easier for the larger credit unions, obviously, that even the smaller ones. What we're doing is being creative and asking them to come on site our innovation center and work with us on issues and trying to solve those collaboratively, or us going out to meet them where they're at. But really talking to leaders at CAB events and at workshops and CAB and virtual CABs are really areas that we're trying to help them learn how innovation works and solve problems for the business.
A lot of expertise in that answer, a lot of insights that you're both gaining through your events, but also just some of the things that you shared are the starting point, right? That education piece is so important to be able to work with customers and, as you said, even others in the ecosystem. So you're doing a lot of things, and tell us about some of the AI solutions that SWBC provides today, and maybe some that are coming in the near future.
Sure. I think first and foremost, you give credit where credit is due. Gary and Charlie, our owners, as well as Mark Kahn, our president and CEO, they've been really collaborating and really pioneers in ensuring that we continue to progress here at SWBC. They've made significant investments and made significant support of the things I'm trying to do here in technology, as well as in products and sales and operations. So hats off to them. And many of the things that you see here are doing a large part to them and their support and their vision. So I don't want to go unnoticed there. I kind of divide them in two parts, Greg. One is kind of external member facing. The other is process efficiency. Despite the fact process efficiency things internally, there's still impacting the member experience. So our first thing externally that I would talk about is really Ellie, our ISA chatbot or intelligent sales assistant. It's focused on the warranty products. It's been something for the loan officers that's traditionally been a tough subject, but this simplifies their experience with the members and increases confidence. It's a platform that we're really excited about because there's a lot more products that we're going to inject into that platform. It's entrenched in our Unity flagship application. So, the member experiences, we get a lot of good feedback from that, and product is really looking to push more through that platform. Insights, our self-service reporting and data analytics is, really a great ecosystem where we're trying to empower customers with self-service reporting, a single source of the truth. What most people don't know is the AI behind it and the intelligence that it took to really bring modernized and non-modernized technologies in place and tell a single source of the truth, right? Our unified data hub, our teams did a fantastic job of working with product and operations to get those in a place where we could put these reports out. So we really see this growing. We've made some internal adjustments that we think will also accelerate this. So we're really excited for our customers there. Internal, we have our ECMS, our Enterprise Claims Management System. It's a claims platform. We developed a GAP product earlier this year. We're doing CPI and mortgage next. Our Vibe development platform, AI platform, built the GAP platform in just a few weeks, and then we operationalized it for several months following that. And CPI is exciting for us because we're going to get to use autonomous claims, and there's going to be some really good things that our product is really pushing there to really make faster decisions and being able to get those claims paid out to the customers in almost a near real-time capacity. Vector is an intelligent platform that I spoke about that Gary and Charlie and Mark, invested in technology. This is a platform that holds our models and orchestrations. The agentic framework that you hear a lot with AI, our custom third party, as well as our large language models will all sit there. We're continuing to grow that out and give us high levels of reusability there. Ethos, we talked about governance earlier. Ethos is our responsible and accountable portal. It houses our model performance and it gives us the ability to look at drifting and cost analysis as well as biasing, as well as really, allowing customers to opt in and out. Our legal department did a really good job of working proactive with us and, looking proactively down the road and what we needed to potentially do. And that was one really good idea that we were able to drop into that platform. A couple other things, just our Anvil platform is a self-healing platform that self-heals bugs and defects that increases our speed to market. Our Voice Ops AI is another one. We're really excited. It's an agent assist, something that we're trying to reduce the cost of the call. It does call summarization, scoring, sentiment analysis, and knowledge-based integration that's been built out for a number of years here at SWBC. We're still trying to figure it out. We've got a lot of great buzz about it and how we can integrate it into our telephony systems. But, I say all of these things, whether they make them to production or not, and some of these things in the future, it just creates that culture of disruption, Greg, that we're trying to get our product ops and sales to think about. And, so these are some things I think holistically, both internal and externally, that are really going to impact our customers and that are impacting them now, but also in the near future.
So now the million-dollar question, where is AI going in the months and years ahead? And what do credit unions need to be prepared for?
Yeah. Another good question, Greg. I think three things that come to mind is really the quantum computing, the accuracy, and really security. Quantum computing is something that I think is going to solve problems dramatically quicker and faster for people. We're right there on the cusp. I think you're going to see a lot in the months and years ahead there. The chip accuracy, the good thing about AI right now is it does a lot of great process efficiency, but you don't see it much in the healthcare industry. And the reason for that is just the accuracy. But I think with quantum and the accuracy of the chip improvement, you're going to see in the healthcare a space that, starts to impact areas that cancer and diabetes. You probably see solutions to those in the coming years. Exciting times, I think, for me, especially those that have loved ones that have those diseases. And then financial services, We'll probably look at intelligent digital workers that will be in an ecosystem that will start to work together to drive cost out within technology and operations as well. And security, we're already working with our sales team and really learning how security can become a feature. We live in a world of cyber, so security is always top of mind. And I think the companies that really do well with innovation as well as creating security, as a feature, will create the separation that I think most companies will want to be a part of.
Yeah, a lot going on, and I know it's on top of everyone's mind. So really appreciate you sharing the insights that you have. Appreciate SWBC being on the forefront of this for credit unions and being a resource and a strong partner within the industry. Thank you, Brett. It's been a pleasure to spend some time with you. I appreciate you taking the time to join me.
No, thanks, Greg. We appreciate you and your partnership with CUInsight and all you do to partner with us and SWBC and our customers. Thank you.
Absolutely, our pleasure. And thanks also to all who tuned in for this 3 Questions video interview. We'll see you next time.